All right, we are learning how to solve a system of equations via graphing and substitution. You've got two equations here, and we're looking to see where do those two equations intersect. Where does the x and y both satisfy both equations? What value of x and y satisfy both equations? What make both equations equal? So let's go ahead and graph 2x plus y equals 12. Make sure you are in Texas Desmos. You have to be in Texas Desmos. Make sure you Google Texas Desmos, the green one only, not the black one. So you would go to TX Desmos. Make sure you're in Texas Desmos only. And click on the first link. Has to be the Texas version. You cannot be on the black one. Go ahead and put in 2x plus y equals 12. 2x plus y equals 12. 3y equals 12. Make sure you're not using capitals and make sure that they're lowercase. 2x plus 3y equals 12 does not graph, not in the Texas version. So we're going to have to change the standard form to slope-intercept form. So just rewrite it here so you can show your work. In order to change 2x plus 3y equals 12, you have to make sure y is by itself. Y has to be by itself. These y's are by themselves, that's fine. This y needs to be by itself. So to do that, you subtract 2x. 2x minus 2x is nothing, so you've gotten rid of that. But you have to do it on the other side as well. You're left with 3y, draw your arrow to bring it down. 3y equals negative 2x plus 12. Don't forget about the 12. 3y minus 2x, as you subtracted it, and add that existing 12 there. 3 multiplied by a y. This means 3 times y. That's what that means. So to undo multiplication, well, you have to divide. 3 divided by 3 is 1 y. 3 divided by 3 is 1. The whole point is to get y by itself. Well, how else do you write 1y? Just y, right? You can just put y. If you divide this side by 3, do this side as well. Okay? Go ahead and put this right here into Desmos. We subtracted 2x and we divided this whole thing by 3. So just go ahead and do that to make it easier on yourself. So give me a slash right here, slash. That gives you a fraction. Negative 2x plus 12. Negative 2x add 12, and underneath your denominator needs to be 3. Just write it just how you see it on every problem. And there's your line, okay? Go ahead and graph the second equation. This one's just fine. Y equals 3x minus 7. Y equals 3x minus 7. Double check your entry. And there you go. Go ahead and sketch these two lines here. In your space, make sure every question you sketch the graph. So that's going through 4 and through 6. So at 4 and at 6. That's the first one there. First line, right? Blue line is going through around 2, around 5, around 2, around 5 somewhere. Kind of like that. Right, just kind of estimate it. That's line 2. And where do those two lines cross? Well, click on the intersection there, and that crosses right at 3, 2. That is at 3, 2. There you go, 3, 2. That's where the two lines intersect, and that is your answer. 3, 2. Okay. Go ahead and try the second one, and you should get, let's see, I will let you know right now. For the second one, make sure you show your work, but I'll give you the answer for it. Minus 2x, 16, negative 4. The second one, your answer is going to be 4, -2. For the second one, your answer, your solution will be 4, -2. So see if you get that one correct. Okay, now to substitute, let's go back to number 1. We'll first try number 2 and see if you get 4, -2. Pause the video. Okay, we're back at number 1. Now, how do you solve these two systems by hand? It can be easier and faster for some. Your first step, write these steps down. You must isolate a single variable. First, isolate a single variable. Write these steps down. Your second step is going to be to substitute or plug in equation into other equation. Substitute, aka plug in, equation into other equation. Third step is solve for other variable. Make sure you write your steps to success. All right, write that down. Okay, isolate a single variable. So let's find one equation where we can isolate the variable easily. Well, this one's already isolated. This y is all by itself on one side of the equal sign. So this one's already good. So write that one down first. The one that's isolated, where y is all by itself, write it down. Okay, you're gonna square that equation. Write the other one down right underneath. Just write the other one down right underneath. Again, write the one that's isolated first, this y being by itself, write that one first, because it makes it easier to draw an arrow. What letter do you see right here? A y. The variable is y. What variable do you see right here? Y. They match. That means we can substitute this equation into this one. So draw an arrow to the y. So now, just rewrite it. Drop that 3 down, that stays. But instead of writing this y, we're going to write 3x minus 7. This is called substituting. Equals 12. So rewrite this exact same equation the exact same way, except for writing the y. Instead, you'll do parentheses and then what this equation is, because you're substituting this y for this y, right? What does parentheses mean in upper math? Parentheses means multiply. What's 3 times 3x? 9x. What's 3 times -7? Make sure you're showing your arrows, showing your work. 3 times -7 is minus 21. Make sure you're careful about your negatives, you guys. Bring this 2x down. Make sure you have your plus. And then bring down your 12. What's 2x plus 9x? Yes, 11x. While we're here, go ahead and add 21. You want to get rid of it because we want to solve for x. How do you undo subtraction? Addition. Cancel it out. If you add 21 on one side, you have to add 21 on the other side. What's 12 plus 21? 2 plus 1, 2 plus 1, 3. Right? 3. 33. 12 plus 21 is 33. 11 times what number gives you 33? 11 times what number gives you 33, right? You're dividing by 11, right? X equals 3. This is a good thing. Look at that. So now you go back up here and put it in there. Y, what does y equal? Y equals 3 times 3 minus 7. So we're plugging this 3 into this this x right here, right? Plugging this 3 into this x, into the original equation. Either x, it doesn't matter, either equation, but this one's easier. So 3 times 3. 3 times 3 is 9. 9 minus 7 is, got it, 2. So our solution by hand will be 3, 2, x, y. Make sure that you have it in x, y, and circle your answer. and they're the same. So you could do it graphically or by hand. If you don't understand that or you need more practice, then go on the YouTube channel here, Math with Miss S. So go ahead and type in Math with Miss S, and you can look at another video of solving a linear system by substitution and graphing. So you click on Math with Miss S. Here's the website here, Math with Miss S 466. Okay, and then go ahead and look through my videos. You can also search. So just search substitution. 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 Here we go. Go ahead and type in substitution and click on this video if you want more examples, and I'll do more for you, okay? But this one example should be sufficient. Go ahead and finish your worksheet. So you're gonna solve by graphing. Make sure you actually sketch the graph out, and then solve by hand by doing the substitution method, okay? And this whole worksheet's due at the end of class. Feel free to work with a partner on the worksheet, that's fine. But make sure you're doing your own work because you will be quizzed on this next class. All right, good luck, have a great weekend. So let's see if you got number 2 correct, right? Y needs to be by itself, so we're gonna subtract 2x, subtract 2x. Bring down the negative 4y equals subtract 2x, add 16. This can be done very quickly in your head. Subtract 2x, divide by -4. The negative does not go away. Put this in Desmos, make your life easier. -2x plus 16 divided by -4. Okay? And then you graph y equals -3x plus 10. So your graph should look something like 1, 2, 3, 4. Something like that. That's what your graph should look like from Desmos. And I think I had said 4, -2 was your solution, I think I said. So, again, make sure you do not forget about that negative. You're dividing by -4, and you're subtracting the 2x. Put this just like that in Desmos. And your graph should have looked something like that, okay? Now for substitution, isolate single variable. Number 1, that's already isolated, so write that one first. And write the second one, 2x minus 4y equals 16. Substitute equation into other equation. Y. Take this whole thing, -3x plus 2, and make sure you put your arrow that we're going to plug it in there to that y. Do your parentheses, -3x plus 10, instead of the y. You put this, equals 16. -4 times -3x is a positive 12x. Bring down the 2x. -4 times a positive 10. Show your arrows, right? -4 times positive 10 is a -40. 2 plus 12. Add 40 to get rid of it. Add 40 to get, add 40 to the other side as well. 14x equals 16 plus 40 is 56. 14 goes into 56 how many times? You'll find out it goes in 4 times, okay? So x equals 4. So if x equals 4, what does y equal? We'll go ahead and put it back in there. Y equals -3 times 4. Plug in this 4 into the x value. Add 10. What is negative 3 times 4? Negative 12 plus 10 is negative 2. Y equals negative 2. So your solution is 4, negative 2. X comma y. Circle your answer. 4, negative 2. 4, negative 2 graphically. They match.